Alaskan Malamute. Huskies swear words, but not Malamutes. Just don't call these big, strong dogs. You won't meet an Alaskan Malamute on the streets of the city very often. And not only because they are afraid to keep such a big dog in apartments. Malamutes are difficult to raise and require constant attention from the owners. History of the breed. The Alaskan Malamute is the oldest breed in North America. It is even believed that this is the oldest dog breed on Earth and that Malamutes live with humans the longest. At least these are the results of archaeological excavations. Malamutes are similar to Siberian Huskies and Huskies for a reason. Their DNA has a lot in common. In general, the difference lies partly in character and mainly in size. Malamutes are stronger and larger than Huskies. If the weight of the latter varies between 20–27 kilograms, then the heroes of our description quite reach 40 kilograms. Because of their strength and endurance, Malamutes were used as sled dogs. In ancient times, these dogs lived with the Eskimo tribes, who wandered a lot. Malamutes were full members of the tribe. However, only the strongest survived, the weak and unhealthy simply fell out of the genetic chain. This is how the Malamutes that we see today were formed strong and independent. In the 19th century, the breed gained popularity among Europeans. Signs of the breed. So, a real Alaskan Malamute has brown eyes, not blue, like a husky. Strong physique, strong body, wide paws and chest. Malamutes have thick, beautiful fur. She does not need special care, except, of course, combing. Capable of self-cleaning, does not have a characteristic dog smell. Malamute only smells wet. For example, when it rains. The height of the male is up to 63–64 centimeters, the female 58.5 centimeters. Their weight varies between 35–40 kilograms. Features of character. Malamutes are complex dogs. No, they are not aggressive at all. Rather, on the contrary. They love all people, and it is unlikely that you will be able to make a guard or service dog out of a Malamute. Aggression can only be shown by a dog that has a negative experience of communicating with people, some kind of psychological trauma. Usually these dogs are ready to lovingly lick everyone who approaches them. They practically do not bark, except that they talk with characteristic sounds. They may howl if left alone. Malamutes do not tolerate loneliness well. If it so happened that the dog has to be left alone at home, then it is better that the cats live with it. A Malamute that grew up with cats does not pose any danger to them. Despite all these cute signs, the owner must remember, the Malamute is a stubborn dog. Extremely intelligent, but with a very firm character. It will not be difficult for you to teach him commands. The Malamute will understand all this almost from the first time. However, they will be conducted only when necessary. The fact is that the dogs of this council have highly developed intellectual abilities. They don't just do what they have learned, they are able to think about the team. So, if the Malamute is thinking about it and doesn't see the need to bring you the ball, it won't even move. It is for this reason that it is necessary to train a dog from an early age. At the same time, so that she clearly understands who is the owner of the house. This will not make the Malamute an obedient shepherd. However, the basic commands, next, to me, foo, etc. will still be executed. Malamutes can live in an apartment. Of course, their own country yard is the best option for them, as well as for any dog. But you should not think that a Malamute can be locked in an enclosure. These dogs seek constant contact with people. Therefore, they lose interest in living in a small confined space. Malamute needs to be walked twice a day. And not just walking on the track or going to the toilet. Be prepared that the dog needs exercise. For example, running. Think carefully if you decide to get a Malamute. It will be difficult, but very interesting.